Well, if you saw my previous video, then you know I'm on one today. I'm on one of those where I ain't putting up with that bullshit today. That's what I'm on. And I got two more Christians right here who want to come on my page and make their little comments. And the first one, let me explain something to y'all. Understand how the algorithm works. I'm not targeting Christians. I'm not trying to come on your page or come on your feed. The fact that I use hashtags that have Christian terminologies in it is most likely as to why my page comes across your feed. And because my page is becoming more and more popular, that's why it's coming across your feed. I'm not targeting you. I have no interest in targeting you. So let's stop with that nonsense of I don't know why you came across my page. But the other part, and I'm going to justify what you said. You almost seem angry with God. Fella, Ricky, Saul, I'm not angry with your God. How can I be angry with the God that doesn't exist? How can I be angry with a fictitious character? That'd be like me being angry at Dr. Doom because he killed Spider-Man or something like that. Spider-Man's a fictitious character. So why would I be upset with Dr. Doom for killing him? I might be upset with the writers because they may have killed one of my favorite characters, which Spider-Man's not, but let's just say he killed one of my X-Men that I like Bishop, or Wolverine. I'd have some problems, but I'm not angry with your God because your God doesn't exist for me. So since your God doesn't exist, why would I waste my time being angry with your God? And if you are mistaking the influxes of my voice as to determine that to be angry, it's just called getting your point across. If I was monotone and I spoke like this, then many people will find my videos to be incredibly boring, as when I hear people speak in this manner, I stop watching their videos because I cannot take the monotone talk. But it's just the way I speak. And there is no anger involved. I believe this is one of y'all bullshit excuses for trying to justify why you can still believe in your God in the face of the information to which I present. Because anytime y'all make these comments, you never say anything about the information I present. You only talk about there must be some type of emotion that's going on that's causing me to not believe in your God, that I must have some type of church hurt. I do not have any types of church hurt. No one in the church has done anything against me. No one in the church has come and destroyed my life or caused some type of imposition in my life where now I'm emotionally taking it out on the church because of the people in the church. No. If there was anything that you would consider to be church hurt, it would be the fact that so many people in my life as I've grown up taught this bullshit to me and caused me to believe in it. But then when I questioned it, they didn't have an answer for me. If anything, my church hurt comes from the disappointment that what my family was trying to teach me, I found it to be lacking. And the fact that they are still stuck in this religion. So, no, I don't have church hurt. If anything, I still have pastors who call me and ask for my advice as they're dealing with their transitioning out of the religion, or hopefully they're dealing with the transition of their finances out of the religion because they can no longer teach it, but yet their finances are too tied into the church. And they're trying to figure out ways that they can increase their finances in other ways so that they can walk away from teaching people that things that they believe is false. I don't have any church hurt. I can go back to Marietta right now and go see many pastors and they will receive me with loving arms. Many deacons who I was deaconing with who will receive me with loving arms. Mothers, church members who will receive me with loving arms. So I have absolutely no church hurt whatsoever. As a matter of fact, on my personal pages, there are plenty of Christians who receive me with loving arms, knowing that I do not agree or believe in the same belief that they have. So please stop with your bullshit on church hurt and me being angry with your God, because that's just a way for you to feel better about your religion. And for my guy Saul, I try to come onto his page and try to help him and everything. I appreciate the fact that you said that you think that I have a brilliant mind. I do appreciate that. And, when I do things like that, I'm just playing around. Because Saul knows we've had conversations over Facebook. I appreciate this guy. But the idea that, you're trying to convert me over, trying to help me. You may see me as an asset if you could. Because then with my breadth of knowledge, then I'd be able to further convince other people that this religion is correct. But that is not something that will ever happen, sir. It is not out of stubbornness to which I hold my claims. It is out of research and study. It is out of traveling to these countries and understanding what those people at that time were thinking and what they were looking at and how they perceived the world. It is the ability to be able to go and see people who have been indoctrinated into other religions, and then they stand just as strong as you stand on Christianity. You try to go to an Islamic country and tell them that they're wrong, you'll end up in jail. But fact remains, they would look at you and say that you are a heretic, that you are an adversary, you are the devil, the child of the devil, because they hold their beliefs just as strong as you hold your belief. And both of you will fight tooth and nail until both of you walk away from each other or one of you die. And you wouldn't be able to justify it. You can't. That person grew up in Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates. That person who grew up in India, they believe in what they believe and they were born into it. And all their life experiences have told them that this God, this deity, is the one that has been able to sustain their life or get them out of adverse situations. And it's only because they believe in that deity as to why they still stick with that religion. So let's say they were born somewhere else and they grew up Shinto or Buddhist or Taoist or Ifa. Then they will believe that it is those deities that helped them through their process, or those philosophies that helped them through their processes, that brought and manifested things in their lives to which they have. The sad part about it, as the Brahmin story says, the one place people will never look for their Godhead is inside themselves, but always look outside themselves. And that is the trap. That is the control. I'm not angry. I'm not malicious. I have no ill will towards your gods because they don't exist. And that would be like me having ill will towards the air. The air does nothing but does what it does. It provides oxygen for me to breathe. The difference is I know that the air exists. Your God, there is absolutely no proof that your God exists or any other deity that you people decide that you want to believe in. I will accept that there may be a creative mind that manifested the universe. But if that creative mind was pushed and pulled by emotions of jealousy and anger, had children that it was chosen people, and was the slowest damn thing in spreading his word in all religions, then that is not a God. Your God doesn't know things. Your God gets angry. That means anger is more powerful than your God. So why would I follow a deity that shows weaknesses? Weaknesses that I have. Weaknesses that you have. If you're going to be a God, you got to be stronger than me. And as sure as I'm sitting here, your God is not stronger than me. I challenged your God many occasions to prove himself. And on every occasion, your God failed. So I appreciate you guys being here. I'm not targeting you, not asking you to be here. I'm not trying to come across your feed. It's just the algorithm, something that I don't have control over to a certain degree. I just utilize the algorithm in such a way that my page has gotten bigger and you just happen to be caught in the net. You're bycatch. So y'all have a great day. And remember always, you have to free yourself to be yourself because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations.